So it appears that Sean Diddy got a victory in the sense that everybody can't come across and say we're gonna sue you for all this amount of money unless you got proof. So he's been getting some small victories, you know. Um, and they are gonna add up. Now, some people think it's because it's a star treatment or something like that. I said, well, no, he's not free. And I don't think he's gonna be free. If he was free, he'd be walking like Trump and Matt Gaetz. He maybe even have a position on the cabinet, maybe, but that's not likely to happen. But the thing is this: um, I say he might get some. He'll get some time, but I think that if he pleads, he gives a big fish. If the Epstein aspects don't kick in, there's a possibility that there's some snags in the situations. For one thing, one of the people that's front and center of the case, Cassidy, did get the settlement. And that particular video, which was on file, you can't use that in this case per se. So you have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. And I think there are some snags in certain situations. I'm saying that if, but I will say this: the worst thing you could really do to him is actually convict him, because you could let him walk the streets now. That day is over. See, the thing about it is, in the Hollywood world, when you're ostracized, that's worse than being convicted. You can come back from conviction. It's like when you come back from the way it was, and it don't hit like it once did, you know. Like I remember OJ, when OJ Simpson got out of the Vegas thing, which he should never gotten. That was ridiculous. But that was double jeopardy. And that judge was arrogant and cocky. Um, but the folks, there was some that was still cool, but you could tell that sheer had dried off, regardless. What they do a good job with the media is that when they break through with you, you could come back and you just a regular Joe Schmo. You don't have to get locked up. You just come back ordinary, because they don't quite have the same shine for you as they did prior. So that's a fact. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game, and it hits differently. It really does. So, but he will get. Excuse me. There will be some small victories. There will be some people that been lying and conniving and jive talking, that there really wasn't nothing there. And I'm just waiting for it to all come out. That eventually it will. It's gonna be one of them things where you're gonna find a lot of people talking about they did this happen, that happened, and kind of find out it didn't really happen. Just one of them things where folks be lying a lot, because they do lie. People lie. They do anything for the bag, and they'll do anything to say anything to make it sound like it was more than what it was. And they knowingly know. They knowingly know. And besides, let's be realistic. As far as I'm concerned, you really can't even put him away if you don't go after those others. And those others is what we're waiting on. You see. Now, I'm supposed to laugh that all of a sudden they treating black defendants like they're the mobsters and there's Rico, and you just by yourself and you enterprise. And without others, I want to know where the others are at. Who are the others? There's a lot of others. Because the reality is, he could take down the whole industry. Mm-hmm. And this shows me that it was all about that. Like I said before, regardless, we can debate about his guilt or innocence. It was because he spoke out against a liquor company. And they remind him he was black. And they remind him that they have power and sway. That's what this is about. Because he wasn't even on the charts with R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein. This should tell you everything you need to know. But they've been sitting on him to do something dumb and stupid. So you want to speak out, we're going to watch you. But he will get some victories, because one thing is this. The longer the thing goes on, it floats out there, they're going to be able to knock out quite a bit. And that loaded hotline mess with that lawyer did out Texas, that whatever that was, that's going to backfire, because a lot of people are going to be saying any old thing to say any old thing, and it's going to make credibility look shady and suspect. So if you got a good lawyer and a good team and reach, you can definitely trim a lot of the fat. I'm going to say this. It's not 100% slam dunk. Yes, it looks like he get locked up and there'll be some stuff, but it ain't gonna be for super longs. A couple things could come in handy for him. If he drops a big fish or two, and he's credible enough where they can offset some things and they can't keep people lying, a lot of people, it's gonna be kind of like where them roads meet. But the thing is they will definitely break his pockets. That's no doubt. You go in so-called worth a bill, and by the time it's all done, depends on how he makes investments or what he do. Probably leave about 100 to 200, if you're not underneath 100, and he'll still have some loot. And if he wants, handles it wisely, but pay that kind of loot, pay the cost to be the boss, you can definitely trim a lot off. Trim a lot off. It's not a slam dunk contest. It's not slam dunk because strategically things have to like line up where they line up. And so what they say, what they do. Now, couple situations he's cooked left to right. But then again, if he turns over big fish and it lines up, then hey, it's almost like a 15 years to even Steven. And it all depends on which way they turn it. That's why him being locked up now will work in his favor as far as timing, corporation, and so much things. There's a lot of layers to this. So we'll stay put on it. It's going to definitely be revealing and revolving. But anyway, yeah, he'll get some small time victories here and there. He will. Because there's a lot of people that are just trying to bag happy. And they're hoping that they put some in the bag until they come off with their own agendas. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay real, stay woke. I'm out one time.